You found the skeleton. How would you tell it's a dinosaur? You personally, how would you decide?
Well, interesting question. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on this.
Cool music.
Alright, everybody, we are live with some Elite Dangerous. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and pull out the chat window, because I forgot to do that during setup, so let's grab that, pull it over here.
Ooh, there's barely any delay, actually. There you go.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Alright, let's pull this main thing over here so I can actually adjust this to where I want it. Basically, I want it to cover my comms panel, because I don't give a crap about the actual comms in this game. Oh.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Oh, I did pin it. Alright. TD Lane says, yo, yo! Oh, and hey, what's up, Vandalian 1998? So, you guys should be seeing more or less what I am seeing. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. There's a new UI. So the game updated today. So, yeah, there's new stuff in this. But what I'm going to do, actually, is I am going to go... I guess I do have to move this window. F! Alright, I'm going to move it over here. There you are. Ah, come on. Don't be a dick. Here we go. Alright.
Yeah, I want to make a quick note for the stream. If you hear any booms, it seems the city I'm living in has gone a bit crazy with fireworks recently. Which they shouldn't be doing, because it's California. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I mean, fair enough, right? Isn't there supposed to be a war here? Yeah, there's a war. Where's all my missions for the war?
You're in the
Just like,
reserves.
You don't need no missions for war. Well, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go find some at the other station. So, yeah.
Go buy a fleet carrier.
All right, let's get out of this stupid. What is it? Varley Prospect. Let's get out of here. We're gonna Wait, how do I say it?
Lanch.
Lanch. We're gonna lanch.
Lanch.
Here we go. So one of the things I was noticing the other day because I was playing it in 2D, and by the way, this is more or less a test run for my birthday stream on Dapper Dino, but the cockpit seems so much smaller when I'm doing it in 2D. It's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, by a lot. Alright, let's start climbing. Oh, I'm actually going backwards there. Let's get back to 90. There we go. So, yeah, there's the planet over there. This is my cockpit. If you're watching the stream, I don't know if you are or not. So, it's pretty nice.
This game does look pretty awesome.
Let's see. Oh! So a game you started recording in 2017, August, is finally completed. That's quite a long time. Alright, let's get to my escape vector.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, what ship are you flying? Your anaconda?
I am flying my anaconda, yes.
Your anaconda don't want none unless it's got guns, son.
Well, it does have guns, son, so... Alright, and this is... I'm currently flying upside down, I guess, but there's no up in space.
There's no up in space. You can't fly upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
I gotta say, though, you guys are getting the lesser experience, though, because you guys are seeing this all in 2D. And, yeah, this is one of the more immersive experiences, I think, that is available in VR. And you guys are gonna have to excuse me for just a second, because I'm gonna reset my HMD location, because it's not quite right. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better, actually. My avatar shoulders are more or less where my shoulders are, and the same thing is true for his hands. So, yeah. Oh, and hey, look, if I look down here, you get a little face reveal, except, oh, it's my in-game avatar, so still.
Who's that guy?
Exactly.
Oh man, look at the chat, Tapper.
Oh!
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up? Wait, aren't you on Discord?
It's your boy.
Yo, what up?
Oh,
It's me.
there she is.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I'm uploading a video.
See, when,
Scheduling later.
oh, you're uploading your art video?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I have to watch it after this.
It won't. I'm gonna set it to go live tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Don't mix up AM PM this time.
I will do my best. I make no promises,
Okay.
but
Fair.
I'm gonna try.
All right. I'm not saying it was promises. Promise.
I will do my best.
Not
I actually
saying
first
it's
learned about this
rockets.
game when watching Dead Kennedy's video on it.
I just like that you guys can see when I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah.
Because I put the chat
You tell
in
if
the
you're
game.
ignoring it or not.
So what are you doing in this stream?
So hopefully I'm gonna get some kill missions for a war that's happening in the system, and then I'm gonna go kill things. But for the most part, it's just a test stream, honestly.
Okay.
Like, hey, is my stream working, dudes? And so far, is it? I mean, is it looking good?
So
Yeah, it looks
far it's
good.
working.
It worked.
Can you tell that I can like look around and move around and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I should ask you to see if I can get my VR set up, if my computer can even run it, and so we can show Beat Saber.
So, the best way that I have found to show exactly what you're seeing in game is with the Oculus Mirror app, which you can find. It's in your. Even if you tell Oculus to install stuff in like an E drive or a D drive or something crazy like that, the Oculus software itself, like the Oculus Launcher and the EXE, tend to default to your C drive. So if you go to your C drive, go to Program Files, not Program Files 86, regular old Program Files. Go to your Oculus folder, then go to Support, then go to Debug. There's a program called Oculus Mirror. Use that program, maximize it, and you will get basically a centered view between your two eyes, and basically full screen. It's not going to be quite full screen, so you're gonna want to crop that in like OBS or whatever you're using. But that should show you, as long as it's, if you're doing a screen or window capture. Wait, who's? Oh, it's another anaconda. I'll try to evade. I don't really want to deal with this right now.
Why not?
Because I'm lazy. It looks like I'm going to be able to evade, so... Easy enough. Oh, but I overshot my target. Thanks, Anaconda. Dick.
Way to go. Now, is that anaconda really a benaconda chasing you?
I do not know the answer to that question.
My
It's not.
Bentacana don't. My Bentacana don't.
Want none? Oh, look, there's another planet with some conflict zones nearby. So I'm hoping that this station will actually have missions for me, because that little dinky surface station didn't. Oh, and there's the slot. You gotta make sure you get it inside the the slot.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And you have to ask permission before you go in.
Also, you shouldn't call people slots, because that's slot shaming.
That's true.
Oh,
Oh, it was an Imperial Navy interdiction? Whoops. Probably should have just submitted. Whatever.
Why?
I didn't notice. Because they're just going to scan my cargo hold for contraband and let me go. And there isn't
Why?
anything in my cargo hold, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
waiting for video processing. Da 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 da.
My favorite game. Alright guys, I'm off to landing pad 9.
Landon Pad 9?
Yup.
Whoa.
Only he knew.
Well, I'm tired. I did a lot today.
What I said.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very tiring day for those of us who get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Dude, you realize I'm usually up before you, right?
and work all day.
I mean,
I was up at like, I think 8 today, but didn't actually get up until like 10 something.
That I understand. Actually, I can feel that on a physical level. In fact, I can understand both the getting up at like before 5 and just laying in bed for hours, not doing anything.
Landing gear deployed.
It's just not getting up.
I've done all of the above
Yeah.
in my life. Hello.
slackers.
I disagree. I was pretty much working all day today,
No,
and
you
I am
weren't.
still working. I don't think I stopped working.
You should
All
stop
day.
working.
Yeah, no, I've been working since I actually rolled out of bed.
Does your work involve walking around a hospital and like?
No
the
missions
legs hurting?
available. This is gonna be
What?
some kind of an error. This is probably one
Is
of
this
those
a
bugs.
Are you making this a competition?
Sounds like it.
I'm just asking.
It's like you're making this a competition.
I'm just tired. Sorry.
He's done the most work.
Alright.
No, it's not
Let's
that.
see who's at war and who I want to side
Tired.
with.
That's the competition.
I mean, yeah, there's a difference between like being physically tired and being like mentally tired. I'm still recovering just from being overworked as hell for the past like 2 months. So
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
mental
gonna side with
tiredness.
Bronzingians and Company. Sorry.
Mental tiredness is for sure a real thing.
Oh, definitely.
Like, the other day I just couldn't even form sentences. Trying to talk, I'm like, I can't even talk. I wonder if I'm having a stroke right now.
You might be.
Well, no, a couple days ago. But today I'm just physically tired.
yeah, there are times where I've been like, I enjoy physical labor, but that's also because I'm not required to do it at this point anymore in my life. Even when I was required to, I did enjoy it though. There's something satisfying about it for me. Like I like shoveling the driveway when it's full of shit. But
I don't mind weeding the yard when it's not.
We can have 5:30 a.m. going to bed at 5:30 a.m. Same thing, right? Not really.
it
Well,
is
I
if
try
you're
not to either.
it is if you're waking up by 2 p.m.
All right, let's.
That's how I used to explain night shift to family members. 'Cause they didn't understand it. Like they just did not comprehend. Like
Yeah, I've done night
because they were trying to call me at like noon, and I'm like,
No.
absolutely not. So I had to explain like noon for you is midnight for me. Just take the AM and PM and flip them. So if you're calling me at 2 in the afternoon, it's the equivalent of me calling you at 2 a.m. And after I explained that like once or twice, they got the message.
Alright.
Took them a little
Yeah.
while, but you know, I believed in them. They did it.
They made it.
Yay!
Knew they could do it.
All right. Ooh, this conflict zone looks like it's close to one of those double moons. That's
Yeah,
fancy.
night shifts just seem like something that's just utterly not fun.
It's
The first
it has
few
its ups and
days.
downs.
It really depends. It depends on what you personally are able to do, because some people just straight can't do it. And like I don't fault like that's not a fault. That's just it is what it is. The people who can do it, you can still only do it for so long before it will wear on you. But a lot of it really has to do with your workplace and who you're working with. Because night shift can be a lot of fun, and it really helps if your workplace isn't like a jerk. A lot of workplaces just do not appreciate the amount that night shift does and blame night shift for everything. They're like, oh, why didn't this get done? Oh, maybe because you left us 17 other things that had priority over this one thing, jerk.
Guys,
Like, it's so bad.
there's nobody here. This is an empty conflict zone. This war is technically going, but no one's fighting it.
They must have signed an armistice.
That seems strange.
Either that, or you've stumbled upon the French-German border in 1940 before Germany invaded.
All right. Well, let's find another war because, I mean, why not, right? I do have it set so that the game only highlights warring systems right now. So let's see what we can get. Hey, what are you doing there? God, I don't even know, what is that? Yeah, you.
Thing.
Alright, Red Dwarf Star, that's fine. Independent, let's just see what happens. One jump?
Dapper, according to Lyle, that's the only class of star smaller than ours.
Fucking hell, Lyle. God damn it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, it's 15.1 light years, I can do that.
He's an astrophysicist, so you should know.
Oh.
He's got a piece of paper that says so.
He merely has a PhD in astrophysics.
Oh guys, the nebulae are all farther away than the globular clusters.
Yeah.
I'm setting my premiere for noon tomorrow, hopefully, and it doesn't play in 5 minutes.
Well, it says PM, right? Because that's what you wanted to say. Oh, I have
It doesn't. It's in 24-hour clock, so
Oh, well then if
it
says
should just be 12.
12.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Did that so you can't make that mistake again? 'Cause
Well,
I
why
remember
would
that
it?
one. I premiered at like 3 a.m.
Like 6 days ago.
Okay.
Save your video as private or unlisted to ensure that it's suitable for ads before published. This helps maximize your revenue.
My God, 15.
Oh, so they're admitting that they do actually change whether or not people are gonna. Oh, I guess they're not admitting that yet.
Publish anyway. I've got it scheduled. Either way, it's gonna hang out and wait for like
I know, right?
a while. Whatever. And I don't care.
Hold on a second. I need to check.
It's
on
not
my
like
outliers.
AdSense is worth a damn anyway.
I mean, it basically is.
Yeah, AdSense on YouTube.
Not at my level at least.
Yeah, if you're like raking in 100,000 views in every video, then you'll be making at least something. But it's
Maybe.
like, at this level, it is pretty useless.
Yeah, for some reason my live streams have been getting a little bit like dinked a little bit more often than they were before. But I don't know why. Like I mean, to be fair, I was talking about like apologetics and Me Too's and harassment and then BDSM. So like I'm gonna expect those ones. But
Yeah.
the murder horn? Come on, dude. Maybe because it has the murder in the title.
Wait, does that currently say it's So is that processed yet?
Yeah. But it should, yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
It's just showing limited ads, but it's what.
Because I have noticed that live streams will often say that they're limited if they haven't finished processing yet.
Oh. Maybe I should have left it alone and waited, and now it's just stuck on limited.
You can ask for a manual review.
Yeah, I already did. Maybe if I didn't ask for that, it would have swapped on its own.
I don't
After
know.
it finished, maybe? I don't know.
There's one that I did with Colton, and he pulled out a gun, and I was like, well, thanks. He didn't do anything with it, he just fiddled with it. And I was like, damn it.
Dude,
Could you
why?
have not, like, please? But whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, I'm just gonna go... Do we have a... Oh, come on. Can't say. Got a conflict zone, unexplored, medium security. Alright, let's just go to this conflict zone.
I like Arin's picture with his plague mask. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Who is at war? We got... So we're gonna fight for the neutron exploration systems. Cause I say so, cause I fight for the Empire.
For the Empire!
Which, by the way, if you want to say I fight for the Empire in Klingon, it's really easy. You just say Tapvad Jeshuv.
I don't want to.
Well, now you do.
I am too tired to try.
Well,
Some
we'll work
people
on it
want
tomorrow,
to.
Chesh.
But I don't.
Okay.
Oh, you know what, Chess? On your time lapse video for tomorrow.
Mm.
Funnily enough, I just got to the frickin' Blind Bandit episode on Avatar.
Eh.
Watching it.
Hashtag spoiler.
Yeah.
Eh. I kind of want to watch Avatar. I really liked that show. I was watching it when it came out because I'm 17, and I've seen the entirety of the series. Like it's in its entirety like 5 times, just like variously showing it to different people and people who had only seen parts of it and stuff like that. And I just sat down and watched the whole thing like at least that many times, I think, off the top of my head. Not including like intermittent episodes.
I've watched it like 3 times.
I watched Tremors the other day. Not yesterday, the day before. I love Tremors.
Tremors is it's one of those movies that's basically perfect. Like, what would you do to improve the original Tremors movie?
Nothing.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There isn't really anything you can change about that movie. And if anybody is critical of movies, it's me.
Are you kidding me?
I'm that guy at the movie theater.
Is this some kind of a bug? There's no one here either.
Is your game broken? When you went to go and fix it, did you actually break it?
Well, no, because if this is a server side issue.
There is no sign of intelligent life
dear.
anywhere.
They might have broken the game in server side.
Well, here's the new thing that we're gonna do. Guess what that is, guys?
Go to Beetlejuice!
No. It's much more
Beetlejuice!
Where'd all my ships go? You kidding me right now?
Yeah, I think the server actually is having a spasm.
I mean, at this rate.
Could be.
Where?
Is there a place where you know that there's
Yeah, here. There
things
should be.
and people?
There should be things here. Oh, they just changed the color of it. All right. I was like, where are all my ships at? Because normally it's red, but now I guess it's white. All right, fine.
There you go.
I gotta check my YouTube studio stuff. Ugh.
All right, let's change this to. What kind of map do I want to use?
Yeah, I need to actually work on my next fail. School's just swamping me a little bit.
As you do.
Yeah, I might try to work on a little bit, spend some time next few days.
All right, I'm just headed home because, like, the F. I don't even know. So, the game's working. Server side problems, which is starting to piss me off a little bit. So sorry about that, guys.
Just a Walking Fish doesn't have 100 subs? What is this nonsense? That must be fixed.
Hey, you know what? Just Walking Fish. I had a bit of a head start, man. I don't feel too bad. But yeah, like, I get this game stable just in time for them to have server side issues. Great. I mean, I guess I should have expected that. It is patch day. So hopefully that gets fixed by, my birthday. Because I would rather have, this not be just boring crap. But, hey, let's see what's up at this unidentified signal. Right? Maybe there's something to fight there. That could be.
I'm pretty sure that's a bot. I'm gonna ignore that.
Uh-oh. Never mind, because I don't know how to fly spaceships anymore.
Don't get too close to the sun.
Yeah, I did get too close to the sun. So we're just going to go back to our route here and pretend that none of that ever happens. What are you laughing at? I'm going to Shatneri. It's the planet of the Shatners.
Sounds like a cool one.
Or I guess it's the star of the Shatners, because it's the name of the star system.
Planet is very good.
Also, by the way, the Walking Fish, or just Walking Fish, sorry. I'm just going to call you Walking Fish because it's way shorter. Congrats on finishing your physics homework.
Yes. Awesome, dude.
Alright, frame shift drive, cooldown is over. Let's align with the vector. Gonna overheat again, but what are you gonna do, right?
Just a Walking Fish says, "Call me Walker."
Walker? Like, from the was it the Walking Dead?
And that you can call me babe if you've got 20 bucks.
I don't have 20 bucks on me, sorry. Actually, I did get paid 20 bucks to make a quick flag image.
Nice.
Yeah. Someone was like, "Oh, hey, can you make this into a nice flag instead of the shitty flag that I got from someone for free?" I was like, "I sure can, for $20." And I said that because it was going to take me like 15.
Frameshift
Which is
drive
about what it's
charging.
Is it bad that I do art and I legitimately dislike doing like chibi drawings?
I don't think it's bad, but if you're going to turn up your nose at sufficient amounts of money, then that might be.
No, it's not that I wouldn't do them or don't do them. I do them. It's just more that they're one of my one of the things that if you're asking me to do, it's one of the things that I don't enjoy as much, if that makes sense.
Ah, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
What? Like,
It's not that I don't
like
like it. I just don't like trying to draw the tiny little bodies with the big stupid heads, and the tiny little bodies need to be like way more detailed than the big stupid head is, and it's like,
I mean, I don't blame you. It's not my favorite art style. I'll just put it that way. I'm not.
I mean, I don't dislike looking at it. I don't dislike seeing other people's. I just don't like creating it myself.
Complete.
Fair enough.
If Dapper wants, he can invest all of his Patreon back into my Patreon.
Yeah, that probably won't happen.
That's cute.
I'll tell you what, when I start making enough to live off of based on AdSense, then we'll talk.
Off of AdSense alone.
Exactly.
I mean, I wish you, unless there's some kind of major change, that's not gonna happen.
No. Although I just don't remember before the first Adpocalypse when that was actually a reasonable idea that people would live off AdSense.
Yeah, that used to be a viable thing. That was actually, although it wasn't really quite the first Adpocalypse because it had already gone down since then, it was around when animators were still allowed on YouTube.
Basically. I mean,
They're basically
I'm
not allowed anymore.
Sort of an animator, but like you see how little of my stuff ends up actually being animated because I just can't. Like, it takes too much time for me to animate everything. Like, my next video is going to be a bit of a hybrid. I'm going to have the first bit and the last bit animated, but the rest of it's going to be some fan art from German Furman, because he sent me some nice fan art, so...
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, and the animation is such a huge and time sink and skill sink that you can, and just to get like 2 minutes worth of animation, you remember when there were like tons and tons and tons of 2-minute animated shorts that were hilarious, and they were just like silly. People could live off the AdSense from those videos, and it's just not even viable.
No.
YouTube is not interested in you being on their site for 2 minutes.
Should I visit Earth? I can do that if you guys want.
Yeah!
Sure, go for it.
Sure.
Alright, I'll go to Earth. That's fine.
One of my favorite
The only
planets.
way you can do that animation stuff is with Patreon now, and even then you need to have a large following before you can do that.
Yeah, and good luck getting that following.
Yeah, it's...
If you're not like an old school like Newgrounds animator that people know, it's just good luck.
Yeah, because the thing is just getting the following, because YouTube doesn't like videos that are under 10 minutes.
Nope.
So, yeah, it's shitty. And I've only ever once done the fake out thing where like only the first 3 minutes or so are real content and the rest is just like, oh wait, the video's done now. Oh, hey, what's up, man? I'm just going, so my plan right now is I'm changing plans slightly. I'm gonna go to Earth. So, we're gonna head over to Sol. Oof, which is a little bit farther than I expected, but that's alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do we all count? Do we all count as persons?
I mean,
I guess so.
I think so. Person
Think
and
so.
human are non-synonymous. Even Ben
Yeah.
now thinks so.
Frameshift drive
Yeah.
charging.
Well, he's wrong.
Whoa. What's this? Kent with Bent is splitting up? Oh my god, what happened? He said the biological term for male genitalia around me, so now I'm...
Did I say penis?
Oh!
Oh no, I'm sexually harassing everybody! So, I just want to point out that by that standard, not that long ago, Betsy Gibbons sexually harassed the entire internet.
Fuel scooping.
Oh no!
Because she said penis worm.
Did
What?
any of you upload back in the day when all vids were under 10 minutes because of the upload limit?
Oh no, I did not do that. I was
Yeah.
No,
not-
I didn't exist. I spent a lot of time lurking on the internet before I actually joined in.
That's fair.
Yeah. That was a wee
So,
boy back in those days.
Man, what are you up to? I feel like I know what most other people here are up to, but I don't.
Allegedly, I wasn't alive when that limit was on.
Wait, go yeah, because you're 17. Wait, is YouTube 17 years old?
No, I'm just being it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I don't think YouTube's that old, but like, I don't remember
I'm
off the top of my head.
I'm just being a wiener. I enjoy the people that actually. So like the people that thought I was 17 are all now butthurt, and they're all like, well, obviously she was just pretending to be a minor for some reason, or like,
You weren't even
like,
pretending. You
nobody
were telling
ever.
a weird joke.
You look like you're 40. Nobody ever actually thinks you're 17.
You definitely do not look like you're fucking.
They're all so butthurt that they got played so badly that I'm just sitting here because the whole time, like, my tattoo was visible very early on.
Yeah.
Like, so not only do I have a tattoo, but if you know what that tattoo is, you could probably guess how old I am. If you did like a monochrome of thinking about this for longer than 30 seconds,
I
like
didn't even bother
I
guessing. I
dated
just
myself almost instantly, and I've
Right.
never lied about what the tattoo is. People asked me right out the gate, they're like, "Oh, you have a tattoo? What is it?" And I tell them. So like,
Oh man, you're not up to much, man. Well, why aren't you playing some Elite Dangerous, buddy?
yeah, do it.
Yeah. Play Elite Dangerous.
Lame.
That's what Ben should be doing, but he's not. Which, by the way, Ben, in case you don't know, I know how to launch Elite Dangerous from the Oculus Rift Store in 2D mode. So.
Actually, I need to get you guys to give me a hand testing something with Beat Saber because right now I've been having a hard time being able to get audio from Discord to come through onto the headset because I would mad just playing Beat Saber because I wanted to do that tonight and then I didn't do it because I was busy hanging.
I don't know if I can test it like right this minute because I'm
No.
headed to Earth,
I
but-
mean like in the next couple of days.
Oh, absolutely. There's
Yeah.
no question. Yeah, definitely. Although actually, I'm having trouble getting my mic to go through the Discord, so I'm actually recording to YouTube with a different mic that I'm using to talk to you guys. So
Nice.
YouTube is getting the audio from my my Oculus Rift headset, and you guys are getting it from my my fancy boom mic.
Yeah, I noticed that it didn't sound as good on the stream.
Oh, so maybe I should be using it for my boom mic. Here, let me.
You should be.
No, you had it set correctly.
You think it's better on the stream than it is in Discord?
No. No.
All right. Let me change it then.
Maybe it's more
No, I-
realistic that you're in a spaceship in the other
I
one.
just think we should be prioritized.
All right.
Or that, yeah.
Well, I changed it anyway, so
Son of a gun.
I know, right?
I see how it is.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, am I moving? No, okay. Let's see. My mic refuses to work with StreamYard, so I don't know why. Yeah. You know, software interactions with hardware are always weird and stupid, and I don't know. There's always weird crap that just goes down. And I thought that, so I restarted my computer earlier, because every once in a while, Oculus Rift, if it's off for a while, or at least my Oculus Rift S, if it's off for a while, and it gets confused as to where it is, it'll just stop tracking entirely. Like, it won't, like, at all. So, whenever that happens, just restarting the computer is usually all that's necessary. But, yeah, I thought that might fix the microphone problems, but it didn't. So, I don't know. But originally, I was supposed to actually be playing this game and, what was it? Flying to Beetlejuice with Landon on Saturday. And, because, you know, Beetlejuice has been in the news for a while and whatnot. It sounded like it would be fun to do. And then I get the game running, and during the pre-stream section, right? Oh no! Oh hey, White Dwarf. The game crashes, and my Oculus Rift crashes, and I managed to recover the Rift, but I can't get the game back up. So I did that entire stream from inside my Oculus home with the Oculus Virtual Desktop off. It was not great.
Oof.
Yeah.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating.
That does not sound pleasant.
Frameshift
At all.
drive.
There we go. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Nice.
Yeah. I was hoping to make some money in this game today, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Frameshift drive.
Yeah, I have my let's see. Vendel, your camera's not working with OBS? That's weird.
Oh yeah, that
Huh.
is.
That is really weird. Actually, my original idea was like down here where you can see like my radar if you're watching the stream. Like right there, that's where I was gonna have Landon's face, right? And I was just gonna be flying to Beetlejuice, and I was gonna land on one of the planets that circles Beetlejuice, and it was all gonna be great. And then nope. Oh come on, what is this? A brown dwarf? I thought I set. Oh, you know what? Probably didn't set it to ignore brown dwarfs. Lame. Alright, let's hope this thing is a main sequence star so I can actually get some fuel back.
Frameshift drive.
What is it? Yeah, class K? Alright, so we're good.
There you go.
Yep. So, if you want to know the way to know if you can fuel from a star in Elite Dangerous, they have to be main sequence. And that is, the acronym for that is OBAFINE, and then you can go with guy or gal or girl or whatever G word you like there. And then kiss me. Oh, okay. And then those are the first letter of each of those is the correct or one of the kinds of stars that you can scoop from. So O, B, A, F,
Scooping.
G, K, and M are all stars that you can scoop from. Right now I'm scooping fuel, as you can see. And I just realized I like gestured with my hands like you can see them. So it feels like you should be able to, because my hands feel like they have presence in this place, because my hands are very closely similar to like where the hands are in VR. And I told this story to Bent once, but like when I first played this game in VR, I wanted to see like what was under my right hand, because if you can see like right now, there's like this weird little like grid. And so in order to see it, I just moved my hand in real life, and then I realized, oh, that doesn't work, because that isn't my real hand. Like, that's a fake hand.
Stream
I
buffering.
forgot about this part in Avatar when Toph finally starts trying to teach Aang earthbending, and he's like, "So what move are you gonna teach me first? Rock launch, the Trembler, or maybe I can learn to make whirlpool out of land? Let's start with move a rock."
I mean, it seems like the first step to rock bending to me, but what do I know?
Earthbending, but yes.
Yeah,
Earthbending, I'm sorry.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bloody heretic.
I know. Well, I'm not a big anime guy, I guess, overall. Which reminds me, Chesh, we need to...
You're gonna get yourself into trouble if you don't calm down with that, because
Hey, Chesh,
not
I think I know.
everyone considers Avatar an anime.
I think
Alright,
I
fair
know you should be watching Avatar next.
Ayo.
Well, tell you what, Chesh, maybe after Dr. Stone, we can watch Avatar.
Dr. Stone is so good. I think Bent needs to watch Dr. Stone though too, because I think he'd like it.
Do you think or do you know?
I know.
Fair enough.
Whoa, that's not the quote, but I'll accept it.
Where might-
Maybe I'll do that. I'll watch one episode at least.
Where
Yeah.
where
Not
might-
now.
Again.
Anime are kind of bizarre like that. I would recommend, if you're going to see whether or not you like an anime, that you watch at least 3 episodes. But yeah,
Yes.
With you,
that's
yeah.
usually how animes
On
work.
my own? Nah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did anyone watch the movie adaptation of Avatar?
Yes. Yes, I did. It took me 3 attempts before I got through the whole movie. The first time I put it on, I turned it off before 5 minutes. The second time, I turned it off about when we got to the Earthbenders, and the last time I actually managed to finish it. And I had to stop. I had to like, not only. So at first I was watching it as a fan, and then I was like, okay, I can't watch this as a fan. I just have to watch it as a movie. And I was like, wow, this is still trash. And then I finally went through the whole thing, and I'm like, wow, this is just a really bad movie. Period.
Yeah, that movie's painful. Thanks,
It's a
M.
bad
Night
day.
Shyamalan.
Oh, God.
Shabama Lama Sama.
What a twist!
What that please?
Alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
Aww.
Good night,
Great
Ben.
stream.
Night, Ben.
Sorry you couldn't find any war zones, but maybe
No, I
next
found
time
war
we'll do
at
it.
zones.
all?
They just didn't
Ben.
matter. They were empty.
Ben, next time there's tent with Ben, all Dapper needs to do is say, "All right, I'm gonna go get Bent."
Oh!
Get baked.
Time to
All
leave,
right.
leave on a pun.
All right, later, Bent.
Bent's cool.
Yeah, I like that. Good guy. Good people.
Frameshift drive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
Bent's
how in the show, a single Earthbender can literally just wreck everything. If it's made of rock, it's gonna get bent.
Well, unless until you're Toph, who can bend metal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On the other hand, though, waterbenders are still the most powerful out of all of them.
Oh, hey
yeah.
guys, look what my next jump is.
Meanwhile, in the movie,
I can't see. What is
takes
it?
5 Earthbenders to move some pebbles.
You can't see that? It's right there on the stream. At least it should be by now.
And I don't know what I'm looking at though. I don't know
Oh.
what the importance is.
It's the soul system.
Exactly. That's
Hey,
our solar
sister,
system.
soul sister. Oh, gotcha. Because you're going to.
Earth.
Yeah. So there's two abilities that waterbenders have that make them the most powerful out of all. The first one is correct bloodbending. The other one is their ability to absorb water out of living things and control living things by bending the water inside of them, such as bloodbending. So there's two things that are ridiculous about that. One, you could essentially suck all of the water out of somebody and turn them into a raisin. And theoretically, you'd be able to do that to more than one person at a time.
Yeah.
Secondly, is all you would need is the slightest bit of water. You'd be able to force it through their body and essentially either force all of the blood to their head through blood bending and kill them that way, or force whatever acid is in their stomach into their throat
Fuel scooping.
and choke them.
Yeah, or you can literally just force the water out of their body and from the center point.
Yeah,
and
turn
walk
them into a raisin.
And
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you
explode
take it
quite
from; it would
literally.
kill them immediately.
Alright,
If they didn't die from being immediately dehydrated, they would die from shock. You could also just explode the blood in their heart if you wanted to.
Okay, so I'm at Seoul, so I'm gonna go to Earth, but then I have to pick where to land, and I am thinking,
Jamaica.
well, I can't land on Earth. Sorry, I'm thinking I'm
Oh.
gonna land on Europa, but maybe Ganymede, maybe Callisto. I don't know.
Why can't you land on Earth?
Because the game
Oh.
isn't that cool.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? One of those lovely little consistency things I love in the series is how in The Last Airbender, it's implied that firebenders can learn how to bend magma or lava, whatever you want to call it. But then in Legend of Korra, it's earthbenders that can do it.
So I'll tell you what, you guys, you get to decide: Europa, Ganymede, or Callisto. Pick one of those,
So-
and that's where I'm gonna end up landing.
Callisto.
Okay.
Europa.
So
no, it's too late.
the thing is that the firebenders don't ever actually bend the magma, from what I recall. They do have like a firebending temple at that volcano, but I don't think they ever actually bend any of it.
Yeah, 'cause it's just hot
And
Earth.
it's not, and it's not the earthbenders that get bending. Bolin gets it, and he is a earthbender,
Yeah.
but it was the mixture of just people getting like cross powers because the spirit realms were open. So
Oh.
like it wasn't actually because he was an earthbender, and it wasn't because he had firebending heritage. It was because that's just the one he happened to mesh with.
You know what?
That's why like arbitrary people got airbender power.
Man wants me to go to Titan, so after I go to Earth, I will visit Titan, but then I'm going to land on Callisto.
Okay, that seems fair.
And then that'll probably be it, because I have to figure out why I can't see anybody in war zones.
Mm.
And I'm extremely confident it's a server-side problem, but what are you going to do?
Yeah. Something you want to test before the stream on Saturday.
Yeah, basically. Because I was hoping I could, do some combat stuff for a while. It's more fun to watch than just me flying to places for reasons. So, alright, but here comes Earth.
God, I do love seeing Zuko's arc, though.
Is that Australia?
I just
No,
love
I
Uncle
really
Iroh. Uncle
appreciate it.
Iroh is best person.
Yep,
Yeah,
South
yeah.
America, see that? Africa?
I can also appreciate all the jokes better. Oh, look, it's Earth.
Earth. Pleakley?
Yeah, what do you guys think? There's Earth.
Cool looking.
Yeah.
Not
It's
as much, it looks cleaner than I would expect.
Well, they've done some cleanup in the intervening few hundred years.
It's good.
But yeah, there it is, guys.
Are those like a couple of hurricanes that I'm seeing?
Where's the
Yes.
turn?
1, 2, 3, I think that is.
Elite Dangerous likes to spawn hurricanes. I don't know why.
Where's
Okay.
the giant effigy of the immortal ruler Trump?
Let's see.
King of
What
all
system
and
now?
Kofefi Man.
Kofefe.
Kofefi.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Titan.
Can't be a single stream in existence without mentioning he who shall be orange.
You mean the Cheeto Man?
Yes.
I could kind of go for some Cheetos.
Oof, yeah. Good too.
Ooh, yeah, Cheetos are good. We got some Ruffles, some cheese, some cheese.
Alright.
Ruffles.
That sounds good. I don't really like cheese flavored chips. Those are kind of gross to me, except for like Doritos. Doritos
Yeah,
are like
I
they're
was
they're
about to
not.
say, we
they're
had
not
a
what
whole
I-
conversation about this.
Yeah, that's not what I mean by like cheese flavored chips, like nachos and Doritos. I mean like the one like if you were to take like regular like original Ruffles and put that crummy cheese
Oh,
powder on them.
fake
Ugh.
cheddar
no.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate nope. 7 kinds of nope. I would have it. I would take a cheesy poof any day over that. I
no.
like cheese poofs,
So
but I
vanilla-
only eat. I can't eat like a ton at a time.
Yeah.
I like the
Vendetta
crunchy
1998.
ones too. Crunchy
That
cheese.
Earth does not look like the Earth of my youth at all.
Yeah,
What?
the Earth Dapper
Sorry?
Phil Pen was.
So Vendetta 1998 said, "Did you travel so fast you went back in time to? And this is the Earth of Dapper's youth? No, Earth in my youth would have looked quite different because the continents would be in different places."
Yeah, the Earth of Dapper's youth was Pangea just starting to split, correct?
No, it split into like Eurasia and Gondwana.
I want to see Titan, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
You don't even want to see me land on Callisto when it was your choice for you to land there?
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd already. Okay, yeah, no. I don't understand this game, so.
Well, I didn't land, so that's the big clue.
Okay, are you going to actually go on Earth, or could you just do drive-bys?
I can just do drive-bys. I could land on one of the stations that orbits it, but I'm going to land on Callisto after I do a drive-by of Titan.
Okay.
Yeah, but also, I mean, Chesh, we all know you're not actually going to bed, because, let's face it, you're not going to bed.
Because sleeping is for losers.
Well, I mean, it seems to be based on your previous behavior.
Sleep is for losers.
Because, let's see, how many times has it been like 3 a.m. your time, and you're like, oh, hey, Dapper. It's like, hey, Chesh, what's up? Honestly, be honest.
I mean, I guess I'm a loser.
T-Lane, we all knew. No, I'm sorry. That's me. I knew.
Don't worry. I personally enjoy sleep. Albeit sometimes I do something stupid like stay
Sleep
up.
is overrated.
If it makes you feel any better, at least you'd be a well-rested loser.
Right? You'd be a well-rested and alert loser.
There you
Hey,
go.
how about that Steve McRae guy? I heard he gets 8 hours of sleep. What a loser!
What a loser.
Oh,
Walker says you're not a loser.
I think.
Aw.
Well, it's okay. People are allowed to be wrong. Chesh is such a bully.
A time in Earth's history where we had giant.
Oh, I might be going a little bit fast. Sorry about that,
Was
guys.
the best.
Oh, hey, look, there's Titan.
Yay.
Hi, Titan.
Oh man!
I'm gonna
Walker
overdo it.
says, damn, okay. I'm kidding.
Oh, look, there it goes. Ah! Stupid Titan. I went too fast. I'm gonna blame all of you guys for my flight errors because I'm traveling
You're
fast, I'm
You're
distracted,
distracted by talking.
Yeah.
You know, my mom does that when she misses a turn.
She blames you for it.
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Well, I mean, fair. All right, look. Here is Titan, and as you would expect, it looks incredibly boring because it's got thick clouds. So you guys don't get to complain about that.
Oh man, it's the Billy Gilman of planets.
Right, basically. Oh god. Where are we going? Okay, guys, there's a Primarch back. Oh, which one?
But they came anyways.
Which Primarch is back? Oh, the most boringest ever of the Primarchs. Thanks, guys. So there you go. There's Titan. I hope it was worth the trip.
Wee.
Hooray! All right, so let's go to Callisto.
Can we just shove Conrad Kurz in a Wraith Guard already?
Isn't what Vandella's talking about the Star Trek game that we're talking about playing?
Yeah, basically, actually, yeah.
A bridge crew?
So here's my plan. I'm gonna see if I can't get like Bent and Duke and myself to come together to just like PayPal you at the cost of that game, and then you just get it. And then you're like, oh, I can't run it in VR. It's like, well, guess who already taught you how to play it in desktop mode. Yep.
Wouldn't it be easier if, rather than transferring the money all around, since I live in a different country, to like just put it all in like your PayPal and then just buy it for me on Steam?
Do you have Steam VR in case you want to use it in VR?
Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's the weird thing. Because Oculus, for some reason, still doesn't have gifting options, which is really kind of starting to piss me off at this point. Because like, you guys, your Oculus store has been in like, I don't have a message. Anyway, like, okay, Oculus. You guys have had an online game storefront for what? 4 years now? How is it that gifting isn't an option yet? And like, Mark Zuckerberg, get the fuck on it. You would make money. I promise you.
I don't know. It seems companies just don't want to do it for some reason. Like, the Microsoft store doesn't allow international gifting.
But the thing is, Oculus Rift doesn't even allow domestic gifting.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even gift Benthoven anything.
Yeah, the only way you can do gift giving on the Microsoft store is through codes.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. And you can't do it internationally.
I guess I could see if there's a way to get an Oculus code for the game. Get it that way.
Somebody's asking how much faster than light speed is this ship going?
We're currently going at 64.5 C. You can actually down it lower. I'm gonna overshoot it again.
Oh dear.
I'm actually aiming for Jupiter to slow me down faster. Which is a legitimate strategy.
But could you shoot a Womp Rat?
Yeah, I could bullseye a Womp Rat.
In before he just pile drives right into Jupiter.
I didn't pile drive into Jupiter.
Tell me I can't land on this planet?
Oh, hey, look, there's Ganymede. We're gonna pass by Ganymede.
Are we gonna get to see you land?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna land. Don't worry. There's actually a city here on Callisto. I'm gonna land at the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know, I'm not an idiot. But there's Ganymede over to the right. You know, you can see other things off in the distance, but yeah, there's Ganymede. Oh my. Hi, Ganymede.
Very cool.
Yeah. I'm landing on Callisto on Shot Key Reformatory, so it's a prison colony that I'm going to, actually, as it turns out.
Oh, yeah, it's the penal colonies.
Orange is the new black.
You're harassing me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Have any of you seen the Rise of the Shield Hero?
So.
No.
That doesn't sound familiar.
No, you haven't seen it?
Callisto does not look like how I remember it from the pictures. I wanna see the manager.
No, none of you will get. That's stupid.
But there you go. There's Callisto close up, not looking very much like Callisto. Sorry
I'm
about
gonna
that.
save this. I'm gonna save this joke meme for later, for when you guys have seen the show.
I have to turn on night vision. I'm gonna turn my lights on. Okay, here we go. Let's go in for like an actual landing here.
Weirdest thing that ever happened in your hometown. A guy who co-owned a pub bar had a fight with his business partner's son. He drove a bulldozer through it.
Nice.
Cop called in a shooting, had the entire village on lockdown while every cop in the Dan County was out looking for the shooter. Came out a few hours later that he misfired his weapon and was too embarrassed to admit it, so he made the entire thing up.
Awesome.
Someone stole a shark from the aquarium, disguised it as a baby in a stroller, and thought they could get away with selling online like an hour later.
Oh man, that's good.
Fun stuff.
Alright, so this is where I'm going, is Shopkey Reformatory.
Why does this game? What's ET short for? Because he's got little legs.
Nice.
I find the dumbest. Sometimes a clown is in your house, sometimes not. Depends. Depends if I'm home.
Alright, what's gravity here? 0.12? Oh, that's fine. That's like nothing.
Hong Kong clown posse.
Honk honk.
Alright, I gotta pay a little bit of attention now.
Oh man. Don't crash.
I'll try not to, thank you.
I like
you
this.
for reminding me.
Because we were talking about Avatar, can we consider how many people Toph caused internal bleeding and broken bones? Oh, honey, they're fully dead. No, but Toph was a professional earthbending wrestler with the power to feel the whole human body at once through vibrations with enough accuracy to tell lies. She knows exactly how much pressure the human body can take before important things start breaking, or I'll buy a hat for the sole purpose of eating it. Oh sure, she doesn't care though. She's 12 and she's thriving and she loves to murder. Aang, I have to defeat Ozai, but I don't think I can murder anyone. Toph, I can do it. I've killed like 20 people since we met. I mean, you guys have killed a bunch of people too. Aang, what? No, I haven't. I never killed anyone. Twinkle Toes, you pick people up and drop them and blow them into walls. Katara hits people with water hard enough to throw them into the ground and encase them in ice. Zuko straight up throws fire at people, and Sokka hits people with a club. When you hit people really hard, they often die. I mean, I feel it every time. I'm not counting the head trauma and frostbite that probably means they die later. Did you guys not know we were killing people? Zuko, I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up, but she's right. I thought we were all doing it on purpose. Zuko, it's self-defense. It's not like we're going out of our way to kill people, but these things happen. Sometimes people have to die to protect everyone else. I thought you already understood that. Aang's extremely loud airbender scream.
Well, guys, I have landed at Callisto, at Shopkey Reformatory.
Aang looks at all the other avatars, all of them, Kyoshi avoids his eyes. Kyoshi, I don't see what the problem is. It's an earthbender thing. Aang, oh wisdom of avatars past, advise me how to defeat Ozai. Kyoshi, sometimes you gotta murder a bitch, kid. I don't know what else to tell you. Can I talk to a different ancestor, please? Maybe one that's down with murder?
Just chuck a rock at him.
Just throw rocks.
Rock him.
Alright, what am I looking for?
Get ready to rock and roll him. The boulder. I thought we were doing it on purpose.
Wait, why didn't that work? Sell the whole page. Oh, there's a whole bunch of weird server-side issues going on today. I hate patch day.
I saw a hilarious Team Fortress 2 mashup with that zombie pop star girl anime. So in the anime, she's like a young high school girl who's getting ready for her days of high school, where she's gonna go apply to be an idol, and she's so excited, and she's got her paperwork and it's all filled out, and she's all excited. She's getting ready. She goes out the door and gets hit by a van.
Oof.
So she wakes up as a zombie, but they mashed up her getting hit by a van and then cutting to the sniper. Like the ad for the sniper where he's driving the truck and he's talking about like having class killing people.
Oh, we got a good question from Man. Could an earthbender bend bones because it's a mineral?
So the point was is that they couldn't really bend anything that was purified.
Till they get the metal.
So right, well they couldn't bend metal, and they couldn't really bend anything that was like, so a lot of them would have trouble bending mud. Or sand. There were sand benders, like, so there were earthbenders that specialized in sand. They couldn't like bend glass or anything like that. So I would probably warrant Toph might be able to if she thought to try and to figure it out. But I don't think a passive earthbender could do it.
God, imagine an earthbender trying to bend glass.
Guys, I'm driving.
Yeah, oh my
Vroom
god.
vroom.
This is the surface of Callisto.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking.
Thanks.
They make you wonder how glass would behave being bended.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can bend glass pretty easily, but imagine a firebender would have an easier time bending glass than an earthbender would.
Yeah.
Maybe both of them in concert?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Until you realize earthbender or airbenders can bend sound.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Aang does that.
Or literally just make it so you can't breathe. That's fun.
Yeah, there might be a time where Aang does that too. He puts like one of those swirly balls around somebody's head. But I mean, pretty much all of them can do that, except yeah, all of them could do that. You could put a fire cyclone around somebody and suck all the oxygen upwards so they wouldn't be able to breathe. You can, I don't know, put a rock in somebody's throat.
Literally drag them underground.
Drag them underground. Lock them there.
Alright guys, well I think that is gonna be it for me. That's about an hour-ish. I'm on Callisto in my little truck here.
Who were the firebenders that were trained by the dragons?
Sun Warriors.
The Sun Warriors.
Yeah, from what I can remember of the canon, it's a very pure metal or other mineral substance can't be bended by
Earthbenders? Yeah,
Earthbenders.
it's anything
You
that
see this?
doesn't have enough mix.
yeah.
You see this? On stream.
Yeah.
What squadron am I in?
Seabed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so
I
thanks
like it.
everybody for stopping by. I'm gonna end the stream real quick, and then I'm gonna
Don't forget
take
to
my
refuel
headset
at the
off.
gas station.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Also,
got
good
plenty
night.
of fuel. Look at this. This is my fuel gauge. I got plenty. Oh.
Where's your fuel gauge?
Right here. It's under fuel. You can see there's a little tiny sliver that's
Oh,
like, oh, that's how much
yeah,
you used up. Yeah.
It's all the same color. That's kind of annoying.
I agree. You can change what that same color is.
Oh, nice. You would
Yeah.
think like the bar for fuel should be a different color than the orange.
I mean, you would think so, but
Does it at least change color if it gets low?
I don't know. I've never actually run out of fuel.
Hmm.
Because I just make
Oh, well.
more. Because that's the thing I can do. I can go to Well, I don't actually have this thing as my active window. Give me a second. So I can go to inventory. I can go to what is this? Yeah, so I can go to SRV refuel. I can just make more fuel on here because I have the materials for it right now. So I can do SRV refuel, repair, or restock, which is ammo. In all three versions, so I don't super have to worry about it. I mean, I probably couldn't drive across the entire moon on my own, but other than that, oh hey, what's that? A
Frameshift
dolphin.
detected.
Noise. Alright. Alright, well, that is actually it for now. Thank you guys for watching, those of you who did, which is, let's see, 5 people right now. Well, thank you. I feel like 3 of them are in the Discord, but that's okay.
I just closed it out actually, so yeah.
Well, that's why I said 4. Alright, well, hit like if you haven't. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I'll be on my main channel premiering video Thursday. I will be streaming Sunday, like, from 10 Pacific until, like, some ridiculous time. So, yeah, come on by. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be cool. And then we'll be back with either Eric with Erica next week or Kent with Bent. I'm not sure. But yeah. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.